Hello, everyone. I'm Mario Florio from NBC 10. Welcome back to a Food Podcast, the place you can come to hear all about the great things happening on the local food scene, the wonderful restaurants we have, the great local companies making delicious food products, and all the fun community events that highlight local cuisine. Joining me now are Madison Barber and Justin Braun from Bettola, which is located in Rolfe Square in Cranston. Thank you so much for coming in, both of you.
Thanks for having us.
Justin, we'll start with you. Tell us about the history of Bettola, how long you've been around, how you came about.
Sure. So Bettola's been around for about 3.5 years, maybe a little more than that now. The ownership actually owns and operates Basta on the other side of town, and wanted to kind of break into the pizza a little bit more and the casual scene. So Bettola was the product that came out of that, and a lot of research. Our chefs worked on the on the pizza crust recipe. That was kind of the hardest part. I wasn't involved in that process personally, but I know that they ate a lot of pizza over over the course of a year or two to really nail down that specific recipe.
That's got to be a tough job. I wish they had consulted with me. I would have done it for free.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people to volunteer when we're looking to do taste tests.
Yeah. What is the key to a good pizza?
It really starts with the crust. So our crust is made with imported flour. We get it right from Italy. So it's a great start to it. Really balancing things like the moisture levels. We keep track of the humidity in the air and adjust our recipe to correspond for that. There's a proofing process that goes along with all of that. And then once you start with the toppings, we use San Marzano tomatoes right from Italy as well to make the sauce. We finish with low moisture cheeses, so you don't get too wet on the top of the pizza and everything kind of stays in place. And then we've got a Morelli Forno oven that cooks at about 700 degrees. It's got a nice turntable in it, keeps the heating very even. And of course our staff. We've got a great team of chefs and cooks in there, and it's an art form.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely is. Your pizzas that you brought in, the ones that you brought in, look great, and we'll talk about some of them in just a bit. What's would you say is your most popular pizza that you sell?
Well, certainly the pepperoni pizza will always be the leader. We tried to come up with a few kind of specialty recipes to compete with that. The traditional margarita is certainly a big hit as well. And then we get into some of our more specialized pizzas with ingredients that people may not have considered on pizzas before.
Yeah, I think we recently celebrated National Pepperoni Day in this country. So I know it's definitely, the most basic and the most popular, but there's so many things you can do with pizza. So Madison, tell us about some of your more creative pizzas that you've come up with.
So one of our most popular is our Marilyn Monroe. So that is going to have our Bianco base, which is like a bechamel cream sauce. And then it's also going to have gorgonzola cheese, ricotta cheese, shredded mozzarella. And then when it comes out of the oven, they finish it with Mike's Hot Honey and some crushed red pepper.
All right, I'm going to have to try a bite of that. Oh my God. It's got a nice little kick to it, huh?
Yeah.
The sweet and the spice. It's
Yep.
really, really good. If I can't have meat on a pizza, this is the type of pizza I like. That white, it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't like meat on a pizza, our other second top selling is our Figone. That also is going to have a white base to it. And then it has cherry tomatoes on it. They also put fresh figs, shredded mozzarella cheese, and then if people don't like meat, when it comes out of the oven, they usually top it with prosciutto and then arugula and a balsamic reduction. Just skip the prosciutto.
That's I've had that in the restaurant before.
Yes.
That one, and that is delicious.
It's really good.
That's one of your popular ones, I bet, huh?
That one is as well.
And what else do we have? This one looks really good. This is what
The San Gennaro. Yes. So that's going to have our house-made marinara as the base, and then it has caramelized onions. It has our sausage, pepperdew peppers, and then it is finished with fresh mozzarella and shredded mozzarella.
I'm going to take a bite of that one. Oh my God.
Delicious.
It's really good. Those onions, those caramelized onions,
Yes.
are really good. The sausage, what a great combo. And what is this one right here?
That is our Gold Digger. So that is made with our house-made mustard barbecue sauce. And then it's also going to have crispy chicken on it, roasted red peppers, bacon, red onion, and then it has cheddar cheese on it and shredded mozzarella.
Oh my God, you said the magic word for me, bacon. I didn't realize there was bacon on there. Oh my God, yeah, I can see it now. Oh my God.
Right?
That was really good. And what's the sweetness of it? It's kind of like...
That's our mustard barbecue sauce. You can also get it on our wings as well.
It's a good segue because I was going to ask you, as delicious as your pizzas are, that's not all you do, right?
No, we have a very not extensive menu, but we have a lot of different options. We can offer gluten-free. We can do dairy-free options. We have gluten-free bread. And then our entrees, our braised short rib is delicious. That comes with cheesy risotto, some rabi. Our veal smacks is really good. That's a top seller that has crispy veal, crispy eggplant, mozzarella cheese, finished with a marsala sauce with mushrooms. Really good.
Oh my gosh. And you have a bunch of other things too, right? You have some starters and things.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a good variety. I mean, a lot of different starters, some shareable plates. Madison mentioned the wings. Those are a hit for us. We've got salads, a lot of sandwiches that we do, and we try to mix those up. So every few months we'll change up some of the recipes, add some new dishes on there. A lot of different pasta dishes, all with fresh pasta, and then some entree choices too to get some larger plates in there. So really quite a variety, enough for a light bite if you want, or if you need a full meal for the family, we've got it all covered there.
Yeah, that's great. A great wide array of stuff, really to please everyone, I think. So tell us kind of what it's like being in that Rolfe Square area. It's a great little spot, huh?
Yeah, that's a great neighborhood. It seems like it's really kind of developing too. We always see some new stores coming up. We've got some great neighbors. We've got Durfee Hardware. They're in there all the time, those guys, and they've been really supportive. So it's great to be part of a neighborhood like that where you can still just walk around and just kind of enjoy it. It's not too hustle bustle. It's a little bit off the beaten path, and it's just a nice little area.
Yeah, you talked about kind of changing up the menu and stuff. How do you come up with different ideas of what you're going to put on, and maybe come up with different pizza combinations? Who kind of decides all that?
Well, it's a great process. We get a lot of feedback from the staff. I mean, our team, they're the front line. They're the ones that are interacting with our guests. So if we get feedback from guests saying, hey, try this on a pizza, we're all for it. We run specials every week. We try to come up with some fun themes, a lot of pop culture themes. So it's always a good time. And our staff, they put together specials. If they're really good, if they get a great response, we'll keep track of them. The hardest part of our job, always just tasting tons of food. It's real strenuous.
Oh my goodness, yes. It's a tough job, but somebody has to do it, right?
That's it. We do some pizza tasting and some wine tasting on the same day, and it makes a rough day at work.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so good. So you can, you also have wine and beverages that you would serve as well?
Yes, we do. Yep, we have, we do wine, we do beer. We have a extensive list of beer, lots of double IPAs. We also do all of our specialty cocktails. Those usually change every season. We like to keep certain ones on all year round, but our seasonal ones always change. So that's coming out next week.
Nice. So how can folks, is it just you have to come in? Can you get it takeout, all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
we do takeout, delivery. We've got dining space, full bar. So you can walk in, sit down and have dinner. You can give us a call or go online and order. Whatever works for you, whatever's most convenient. It's a great vibe in there. People really love the setting. So if you get the chance, I recommend coming in and enjoying it because there's just nothing like it. The energy is great. We get the music a little louder than most places, and we try to have a fun time too. And I think that it kind of is contagious, and all of our guests kind of pick up on that and have a good time while they're there too.
Yeah, that's a key too. You can have great food, but if the atmosphere is like that kind of affects people's experience, right?
Absolutely. They say there's really three components to dining out. You've got the atmosphere, you've got the service, and you've got the food. And the food, it speaks for itself. We've got a great culinary team. They really put it together. Our staff are fantastic. Like I said, they have a good time while they're doing it. And, there was a lot of thought that went into the decor and the design of the building. And it came out great. I mean, people walk in and it's never what they're expecting from a kind of a local pizza place. But then again, I guess we're a little bit more than a local pizza place. Pizza's the start, but like we said, we've got the full bar, we've got a real extensive menu, and just a lot more going on than just the pizza.
Yeah, you mentioned this an offshoot of Boston. I think that's been around forever. We all have been there. We love it out in Patuxent Village. So that kind of must have helped kind of, boost your notoriety in terms of getting people to know who you are, huh?
Absolutely. Basta has an amazing reputation. Basta's been operating for almost 35 years now. So, of course, you want to take some of that great reputation and let it kind of bleed over. But at the same point, we try to let Bettola be its own animal and kind of run its own race. And, very different settings. We do some of the conveniences. Our gift cards work at both places. We are, tied to each other, and we have some staff that go back and forth. The chef at Basta years ago is the chef that actually helped open Bettola and develop some of those recipes. So there's a lot of tie between the two places, and of course a little friendly competition between them too.
Oh, yeah, of course, right?
Absolutely. Whatever we can do to keep the day a little more fun and exciting for us.
Yeah. So how would you kind of sum up the experience if someone has not been to Bettola yet, if they want to come in? What would you say, Madison?
Yeah. I get a lot of people that come in all the time and like, we didn't know that you were here. We've lived here forever. And they become our regulars. It's delicious. The service is great. I love working there. Everybody is amazing. And I just feel like I've gone to a ton of restaurants where I'm like, it was okay. It was okay. But everybody that comes in there is like, this is just, you guys take care of us. It's delicious. Everybody's so nice. So come try us. Yeah. We're always there.
Sounds like
7 days a week.
Tell us about
7 days a week.
Let people know about your hours and when you're open and when.
Yeah, so Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays we open at 4:30 and we close at 9. And then Thursday through Sunday we open at 11:30, and then we close at 10 o'clock Friday and Saturday nights.
Mm-hmm. So lunch and dinner.
Yes.
Most days. And how can people find out about you in terms of social media, website, all that good stuff?
So we are on Facebook, and then Instagram, Bettola Social, and then our website is
Bettola.com.
Bettola.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we have our menus there. You can order there. We're doing catering now, so that's always an opportunity too. A lot of different options.
I was going to ask you that. Do you do like kind of private catering or parties or things like that?
We do. We do a lot of platter style service, complete with chafing dishes if guests need them. And we've had a pretty good call for that. It's been a lot of fun. So people kind of bring the Bettola party home, and a few pizzas and a couple pans of pasta, and you're in good shape.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, and we also do a lot of fun stuff for the customers as well. Like we do our BFF club. So that's like you come in, you get like a little pizza pie that you have to finish, and once you finish it you become a BFF. So every month you get certain perks. So one time you'll get like a free entree or a free pizza, you get gift cards, they give shirts out, bunch of stuff. Wow. We also have our mug club.
And that's BFF for Bettola Food Fanatic.
Oh, so, I love it. Yes, become a BFF of Bettola, right? Yeah. That is so cool. That's a great. I love that.
So people enjoy it, and they get to come in and then get their free perk for the month. It's fun.
And people feel like they're part of it, and it's.
We also do. Sometimes we'll do our customers will write down what they think is good on a pizza, and we'll run it as a special for them.
Oh, awesome!
If they win.
Oh, that's a cool idea. I love that. Yeah. Cool. Sounds like you got a lot of great stuff going on there. Great community establishment, and you're really incorporating everyone into what you do. So that's great.
Absolutely, yeah. Engaging the community is a big part of Bettola. We've been involved in a lot of different organizations in the area, but really listening to our guests, like Madison said, that's what we're here for. And without them, we wouldn't have a restaurant to run. So when they come in and they've got ideas, a lot of times they're great ones, and we're happy to try them out. And we've had some that have flopped, we've tried it, but that's part of the game. So, we give it a shot.
You don't know if you don't try, right?
That's it, exactly.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in, Madison and Justin.
Thank you.
Bettola, Bettola. You definitely got to go check them out if you haven't yet. And even if you haven't been back there, make sure you go. It'll definitely make you go,